Fought so hard through it all, and he never gave up.
A Mid-South father fighting for his life after he was shot in the parking lot of rapper Moneybaggyo's restaurant. This happened at the East Memphis location just a few hours before heading into the new year.
And tonight we hear from a friend as they describe the terrifying moments from when the gunshots first rang out. Let's go to Fox 13's Sierra Jordan live from Regional 1 Hospital. Sierra, you talked with that family. How is he doing tonight?
Well, Daryl, a friend of the victim says he's stable. After getting surgery last night, he was shot in the back on New Year's Eve. I reached out to Cache 42 Kitchen. I spoke with the assistant manager, and he says the victim shot himself. But the sheriff's department says this was not a self-inflicted shooting.
A night to be remembered, we thought, we really thought we were going to have a good time.
A New Year's Eve celebration turned into a chaotic night for Arthur Flowers. His friend Centria Crony says they were excited to celebrate heading into the new year at Cache 42 Kitchen on Hacks Cross Road.
Literally the moment of getting there, it turned for the worse.
Crony says after arriving in the parking lot, she says their happiness was shattered by the sudden sound of gunfire around 10:30 p.m.
I checked myself. I felt like nothing had happened, and I felt like AK was in the same predicament, but he had, out of nowhere, screamed that he had been shot.
Crony says she jumped into action and took him to the closest hospital at St. Francis. He was later airlifted to Regional 1.
He was shot through his back and angled up into his liver, his diaphragm, and some other torn ligaments. He has went into surgery for all of them.
Fox 13 reached out to Cache 42 Kitchen. Assistant manager Randy Williams says this was a self-inflicted shooting.
He was in the car. I guess he was getting ready to come in, but he didn't get out the vehicle, and he shot himself. Nobody up here had no idea about the shooting. We didn't hear anything. The crowd wasn't affected by it by any means. It was a great night, smooth night.
But Crony told Fox 13 New Year's Eve was a nightmare for Flowers' family. She says his children are looking forward to celebrating the new year once he is fully recovered.
And I'm so thankful that he was favored to come into this new year, and he is so great. He's bouncing back tremendously, and he is going to have one of the best years on top after this.
The sheriff's office say they're looking for possible suspects involved in the shooting. If you have information, please reach out to Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CAT.